And lozplyr is off, MKCocoon is off, and the streams will be synced up momentarily. So Loz is going for the mix loz11, while MKCocoon is manipulating these waddle doos to walk right in front of each other and mix for wheel, and he gets it. So while he might look like he's pretty much a room behind Loz right now, he's going to be ahead at the end of this level. A typical good time for a powerless 1-1 is 38 seconds, but a wheel 1-1 is typically in the 37-second range. And there he is. He's finished just moments before Loz. Oh. Loz also getting to the 6 does not help. So I will quickly harp on goal games. Goal games are at the end of every level that isn't a boss fight, and you get that little slingshot upward. And you want to get the lowest one because it's the least travel time, and you don't have to worry about getting items or anything. Basically, you want to press A as soon as Kirby hits the little platform, we'll call it. And mashing doesn't actually help you there; it's just easier to time it. Again, Loz still going with the powerless. That's typical. Typical strats. Pretty much the only strat for a long time before wheel mix was found. And you can see how helpful wheel is in these early levels right here. It kind of just lets you just go through everything, and it's very much faster than running. Very much faster. Loz here is picking up burning, which is expected. It's also very fast, but you don't have the continuous motion of it. MKCocoon picking up burning later on because wheel is still faster for some parts than burning, and we just keep it as long as we can because it's wheel. It's really good in this game, really good for speed at least. The Frosty fight, you kind of just slam your face into this wooden wall and hope that the fire from your butt burns the walrus enough to kill him. That room that MKCocoon just went through, and we will be seeing Loz go through shortly, has a lot of enemies in it, and it's, sometimes the caboos and the birds can mess you up. I don't know if the birds have any special names. I'm sure that they do because it's a Kirby game. But yeah, right there, you see him bump into that caboo. MKCocoon just finishing the level after the invincibility candy part, and onto Wispy Woods. So Wispy Woods is actually, you can kill him faster with other abilities such as Spark and Needle. However, it's really good to keep burning into 2-1 because it's very fast for pretty much the entirety of 2-1 actually. So you just take the loss on Wispy for the time saved in 2-1 and early on in 2-2. I did not notice what time MKCocoon was out of World 1, unfortunately. Good job from Loz to drift back to the right as he was picking up the Star Rod. You actually have to walk back to the middle. If not, it just kind of auto-walks you there. It's, landing in the middle is faster. And we'll see that with, we'll see that with a few more bosses and how that can become a problem. Coming up is the second mini-boss of the game, and the first one that we're going to be killing with a double star. Inhaling 2 enemies at once, or an enemy and a star, doesn't matter if they have an ability or not, gives you the double star to spit out at enemies, and it pretty much kills most early game mid-bosses. However, it's only applicable in a few situations, such as this one. Back to wheel. Luckily we don't have to mix for it this time. The mini-boss, the Grand Wheelie, just gives it to us. Very convenient, very nice. Loz, interestingly enough, going for the tornado there. I would like to see how he adapts to this double star now that he doesn't have an ability going into the double wheelie fight. MKCocoon getting both blippers at once with that water spit. Very hard strategy, recently discovered. lozplyr getting the sword from the top, using his ability to get the double star. Good improv. I could spend this entire race talking about the nuances of what MKCocoon is doing and why every single movement that he does is important. But I won't. I'm commentating a race, not MKCocoon Fest. Oh, unfortunately losing that wheel right there just from taking that hit. Not enough time to get back to the star before it breaks. In this game, stars can both expire and both break if you hit it with, like, say, a puff or an attack. The wheel has been discovered to be faster for this level that MKCocoon is in now, but going through it powerless is extraordinarily standard for most other runners. Loz looks like he's killing a bunch of the blippers. Much safer, a little bit slower. A very reasonable trade-off to do. Yeah, the room that MKCocoon just went through, like, if you had a wheel for that, so much faster. So the Meta Knight arenas right here, they are the Meta Knights, plural. Yeah. And they all spawn in a set order. So when you kill one, another one is always guaranteed to spawn until it's like a set order. I don't know. I can't think of a good comparison of this. But because we know the order in which they spawn, we're able to find the fastest order, or one of the fastest orders there, because it's an NP complete problem. However, we figured out very fast strategies for this. Sometimes they change depending on what our resident tasser, March, does, also known as lozplyr89 discovers. And here we see MK grabbing high jump. High jump is pretty much like the vertical wheel. It's very fast and it does more damage actually. But it's very important for butter building. Butter building, being a building, is very vertical, has a lot of vertical rooms. So we need a vertical movement ability. And the only one that we have is high jump. So it puts in overtime in World 3, as well as the paint roller fight. Very clean paint roller from MKCocoon. Very good job by him. The closer you stand to him, the more damage you do to him with a cap at some radius away from his center. But if you're just standing on the edge of him, you're going to have a very bad time. lozplyr into the wheel room. Just deciding to stand there and inhale. A strat that I used to do. MKCocoon making quick work of that TikTok there. Kinda missed that bit. So 3-2 is a very infamous level for the Bugsy fight being very, very difficult, and his grab box, like he can grab you, being very much different from where you can hit him. And we will see if NK takes the typical sword strats here, or if he decides to keep the high jump and do the very risky, but somewhat faster high jump here. I feel like he will go for it. Nope, he's going for sword. We'll watch lozplyr handle Paint Troller, and MKCocoon handle the bug. Oof, unfortunate touch right there from Paint Roller. You really don't want to get hit by Bugsy. He grabs you and you get stuck in a really long animation, and it really sucks. Well, MKCocoon just mixed for wheel. Look at this dude. Come on. That shouldn't be legal. That can't be legal. 3-2 wheel mix is massive brained. Laz struggling with the clock. Hopefully he doesn't die here. He might wait this one out. Ooh, and he's getting in and he gets the kill on his corpse. You can get damaged by the corpses of bosses right there. It's typically easier to just slide into them or accept. Oh! Last player nicked by the Bronto Burt right there, and he won't have high jump going into 3-2. Very tragic mistake. And it will very much slow down his 3-2. As we saw in that little half pyramid. And he's been going for the high jump kill in this arena. High jump does do a lot of damage, so it's enough to kill all these guys, even though they take more hits with, say, puffs than in a typical enemy. Yeah. And we will really see how Laz struggles with without high jump here. It's just really so important. It's a lot of waiting. It's much slower. If you recall MKCocoon's room right here, you'll notice a difference. And this one here as well. MKCocoon in a very free level, you get the invincibility candy at the beginning, and you just use it to kill the boss, and you even keep it through the end of the exit door if you're fast enough. That was a fast block break that MKCocoon, I believe, just... I don't know if it was anyone else. But he's pretty much one of the very few to implement it. Let's see how lozplyr handles Bugsy here. Oh, and he gets grabbed, and the down throw. So, lozplyr drove all the way down to Butter Building just to get 2-0'd by a stupid bug. All he did was down throw tech chase, and oh, he just down throw tech chasing! This wasn't... You could just spit that back out at him, because you really don't need sword for this room. He just got hit with that down throw tech chase. So there are a few different throws that Bugsy can do, and what we call the down throw is the one where he just slams your head on the ground very many times, and it hurts. Is the slowest one, and it really sucks to get. Because you're just there waiting for yourself to die, you're just like, when's he gonna kill me? When's he gonna let go? MKCocoon is going to do the boring thing on Sun and Moon, and he's going to not guess, and just going to react to whichever one goes up. However, as part of the Moon crew, I have to endorse guessing Moon. So lozplyr in a level that you kind of just go up in, just go as far as up as you can, enter a door, go far up again, enter a door. It's finally at the top of Butter Building. MKCocoon gets a lot of flack for being boring for not guessing Sun or Moon. And while it is true that it is boring to not guess, let's see if he goes to the mix. He gets the mix! MK Big Brain Cocoon with the high lozplyr coming to handle this arena, doing an interesting high jump drop here. There is a high jump drop strategy that I personally do, because it's the one that I learned originally. But I think that just keeping high jump throughout the whole fight is faster. Also, lozplyr has to be careful. If he notices, he has 0 extra lives, so he cannot afford another death. If you die in the middle of a level and you game over, you have to start the whole level over again, not just that one room that you died in. MKCocoon getting Spark, like I said earlier. Spark, abilities like Spark and Needle absolutely destroy bosses, such as these Poppy Bros. That was a terrific double kill from MKCocoon. I don't think I've seen an arena like that. Personally, that or just haven't been watching him enough in World 4. However, we're going to see MKCocoon go into the Blimp level. I don't quite understand how a door from the ground puts you on top of a multi-blimp system, and then you're able to go inside of it. Like, there's some plot holes in Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. One of the big plot holes being you don't realize that there's a plot until you beat the final boss, or you wait long enough on the title screen, but who actually does that? Like, yeah, there's modern Kirby lore, that stuff is cool and all. But early Kirby lore is not the best. And again, we have to remember that this is a reimagining of Kirby's Adventure SNES game. So I guess they didn't have a ton of creative license to change the plot of the second ever Kirby game. You have to go with something safe, something that sells. MKCocoon going for the wheel mix. And he gets it. MKCocoon with the wheelie. Again, faster in this one room. You do get wheel in the next room. However, if you mix, you get it, whatever, just make the game go fast. Cocoon getting, I think, every mix so far he's attempted, which is quite amazing. If you see, lozplyr making a good decision to go for the one up there. And unfortunately getting a 5 in the goal game. MKCocoon's picked up throw from the Fan mid-boss. Throw is only useful in one part of the entire game, and that is what is coming up right here. lozplyr, part of the Moon crew, guessing Moon. Unfortunate RNG from him right there. The sun going first. Playing very careful with the Moon. You got this kill? Yeah, in the bag for Loz. So throw, where pretty much you inhale an enemy and you shoot it out as a double star. Well, kind of like a double star projectile, so it goes through multiple enemies, it does more damage. And Cocoon going for right side, even though left side is the meme. For Super Mario Odyssey. lozplyr going for high jump strats coming into this little ice physics room with the oh wait, no, he drops it. Well, I don't know. Unfortunate death right there from the ball, but good thing that he picked up the one up in the previous level, or else this would have been much more tragic. We're going into the Dumb Frog water level. There's really not much water, and he gets hit by the blipper. MKCocoon, you idiot. Loz picking up Tornado. You typically pick up the second Tornado because something like that can happen. But Tornado is the more traditional strategy here. And it's what psychos, like, don't do. Main psychos being MKCocoon and Rocks _. Quill, you're a normal. Quill, you're a reasonable person. You're mentally stable. I didn't know that you went for it. I am sorry. Ming Lee. Yeah, for some reason Ming Lee is just a huge joke in Nightmare in Dreamland speedrunning. Oh, you guessed Moon. What a reasonable human being. Ooh, Loz having to respawn the Sparky after killing him. And going into this fight with 3 health, he might be a bit nervous. For reasons such as that. 1 health for Loz on 0 extra lives. No, that's a game over from Loz. Very, very, very sad from him right there. So he will have to do all of Grape Garden 2 again. Like, that whole level, and it's not one of the shorter levels in the game. Yeah, MKCocoon did 5-1. That's the easiest level in the game. It's absolutely free. I don't have to say anything about it. Game over and kind of doing the, little unfortunate having to go through this level again. It's very, very disheartening to have to go through something like this in a race. Oh, and he's, okay, he's continuing. I really did not want to see a forfeit today. Ooh, good kill right there. Good execution by Loz. He's got Spark, full health, 2 lives. He's got another chance at this. Another chance at this thing called racing. And he has it. He's done it. He's gotten through the Pocket Rose room. It's really sad because the exit's right there. Heading into the blimp room for Loz. MKCocoon picking up wheels. We're going to see one of the most technically difficult rooms in the game coming up in 2 rooms. There's a strategy called Shasta turns, a portmanteau of Mr. Shasta and turns. We're absolutely geniuses here at Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland, as we're seeing right here. And well executed from MKCocoon. The safer strat is just, like, getting fat Kirby, just inhaling and floating right down. Unfortunate death from lozplyr right there. However, not as tragic as a game over. He didn't quite need that sword right there. He can leave it behind, yeah. Another Meta Knights arena coming up for MKCocoon. There are a few different ways to do arenas, some faster than others, some safer than others. MKCocoon at 1 health now. However, he's a okay, never mind, I was gonna say he's a confident player, but he's just died on the last Meta Knight. And that's something you will not see that often, people. MKCocoon dying. And let's see if he goes for ball swag. As a wise man once said, ball swag is free, but that man was not very wise. His name was also Rox_. lozplyr handling the race room very quickly. Good job. And was it looking to go? He might have been looking to go for a double star there, but then remembering that Spark was the proper choice for this room, I guess you could say. Fan being nice and just jumping up and down to get hit by that Spark right there. Let's see if MKCocoon goes for the Chooch Ball. Yep, Chooch Ball right there. And we will see, again, the destructive... Wait, is this the first time we're seeing Ball here? Oh, missing the one right here. Ball is immensely powerful. Probably does the most damage per hit of any ability in the game. So we're going to see it a lot later on as well. For some bosses, MKCocoon is going to try and mix that Ball again to kill Heavy Mole. We're going to see it in 7-2. Again, massively powerful. Hard to control. So, Ball strats, routing Ball, is kind of one of the most important things in this game. lozplyr looking to get out of this alive, and he does. Hopefully he doesn't get trolled by the Kaizo Bronto Bird. He might get trolled by the Kaizo? Okay, he avoided the Kaizo Bronto Bird. That guy just likes to come down right on top of where that burning enemy is sometimes and just eviscerate your run. Ah! Okay, he just avoided that other burning right there. Ooh. And he gets to the door. The real final boss in Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland is the doors. Oh, MKCocoon mixing for hammer. Oh, I forgot to note on flywheel. I'm sorry, people. lozplyr taking a quick hand break. And he's back. 1 health here, hopefully he doesn't get bopped by the frog! That frog has killed many of my runs when I've been in similar situations to this. MKCocoon entering Orange Ocean. Orange Ocean used to be regarded as one of, if not the most difficult world in the game. However, due to a lot of grinding and a lot of rooting breakthroughs, it's gotten significantly easier for a lot of people. Oh, lozplyr! Oh. Dying in that clock. And, white screening. So to touch on what MKCocoon did for that heavy mole fight, he went back into 5-6, inhaled 2 wheelies, and got the first possible mix that he could, which will always be hammer. So the mixed roulette wheels always start in the same spot for whichever ability you inhale. So whatever enters your mouth first is the first one that it determines where the wheel starts. And if you hold down and then you like instantly press A, or even hold A, in this case, you get the second ability on the roulette wheel. And the second ability on the roulette wheel is hammer, which does a ton of damage. MKCocoon getting the hammer mix, he wanted wheel though. And here is his wheel. Second try wheel mix, not that bad at all. And we will see just how fast World 6 wheel is. So, no matter what you use for this wheel, the traditional tornado, you really want to be able to keep your ability through pretty much all of the rooms. In World 6, it's just like, it's very hard. There's no chances to get another tornado or another wheel unless you did some psycho mix. Like, you'd have to be absolutely crazy to do that. Traditionally hard room right here as well, with Tornado, is made a lot easier with Wheel, because you can just blast through a bunch of enemies. You don't want to get hit by the corridors in the water, nor the spikes, because then that instantly destroys your ability. You can't inhale it again underwater. The star breaks. It sucks when that happens. Especially when you're in the nut shack like MKCocoon is right now. Wow, you really get through that horizontal nut shack much faster with Wheel than you do with Tornado. And we'll see right after this little water room right here what makes Wheel very much important in this. This room upcoming is probably one of the most 2 important rooms for Wheel in this. Look at this, you go through blazing fast, non-stop. It's so much faster than Tornado. But then again, you're pretty much forcing yourself to have to get Wheel mix, kill bonkers with Wheel. it's a lot of hard stuff in between to get all the good benefits of this. Very good. Upcoming is a Frosty fight. Both bosses have reduced health, however, a double star kills one of them, and if you hit one of them, you hit both of them, just like that. Very good. All that requires is just a well-timed ability drop, and the ability to jump over one of the Frosty's heads. And another Meta Knight's Arena. They kind of forgot that they programmed ice physics into this game until, like, maybe this level. We've seen it once before. But Ice Physics plus Meta Knights plus some random movement and attacking from them sucks. It's like really hard to do. As you can see, even the world's record holder is slipping and sliding everywhere, just like Robbie Rotten on a banana peel. Here you get Sword, Meta Knight versus MK. Yes, the MK in MKCocoon does stand for Meta Knight. Meta Knight can either decide to get hit, block your attack, or, like, jump and block, or attack you. He can attack you as well with his sword. That is why he holds it. So no soft reset from MKCocoon right here. He's going to try and I'm assuming he's not going to grab any health in this level and go for the 7-2 with just 2 health. Well-timed jump, sense swings, and a bunch of other things. Oh no, he's getting the health. 4 health is very safe for 7-2. Very reasonable. And here we have another Instamix for ball. As long as you hold down an A, you will get ball. So here we have 7-2. 7-2, arguably one of the hardest levels in the game, especially for beginners. But this is MKCocoon, and he cannot get in the secret entrance, he cannot hold up, physically incapable of it, and he gets hit by Bonkers. And he gets the fast kill on Fan. There's so much stuff I could explain about 7-2 right now, but the fact that it's going by so very quickly is quite astounding. Bugsy being very annoying for MKCocoon, walking back before he dashes, completely nullifying the typical strategy. And now he's just gonna fly and play safe. You get free hits on Bugsy when he starts to bug buzz, fly up high. Bugsy being a little troll for MKCocoon, he keeps like psyching him out. I've never seen this before. He's not even flying. He keeps jumping. Oh no! It's gonna hit him. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, and he's lost to fight Fireline. Oh no, MKCocoon, not MKCocoon. Oh no. I can laugh at him because he's my friend and he's also one of the best runners in the world. But yeah, luckily it happens in a race where his opponent forfeit. So, he gets grabbed by Fireline. What a meme! Really, getting grabbed by Fireline isn't as bad as getting grabbed by Bugsy. The animation's much shorter, but he just got down through a tech chased. Yeah, so that did not go as planned. None of that went as planned for MKCocoon. From Bugsy to Fireline, that was That was shambolic, if I may say. Bugsy being the most massive troll. I've only seen worse luck from that with Shasta's up wheelie fight in World 7. He was doing the old strategy with Crash, which requires him to just shoot out one more little wheelie for you to spit back at him. And he did 17 other actions than spitting the wheelie at him. And yeah, it's the only time I've seen maybe worse luck. He's typing, he took a break to type in chat! Oh, just getting right underneath that. And he's keeping burning through this room, which is interesting, and he's dropping burning from getting hit. Typically powerless is best to go through this room, and he cannot get up one tiles. MKCocoon's biggest weakness, highly very much known to be jumping up a single tile and walking on it. Don't forget the part where he also has to land on it. I mean, there's just so much difficult execution. Hyperming. MKCocoon, 1 health. Not much health left in the game. There is a maximum tomato. There are 2 maximum tomatoes in the last episode. Episode? What am I on? Last level in World 7. So Spark is the alternative to using Crash in this. Crash being easier, but losing a little bit of time. Spark, somewhat riskier. Sorry about that. So wheel is very important for this last level, not episode. Thank you, Symes. So this last level episode is a throwback to Kirby's Dream Land 1, and it looks a lot better than the original Kirby's Adventure, I do believe, because all the enemies in that game are in black and white, but here they're just in color, and it kind of throws off the illusion of Kirby's Dream Land. Okay, you can grab that health, missing the health, not grabbing the health, grabbing the health, and then continuing on his merry way. A lot of flat planes in this level, which means it's good for wheel. A lot of things that appropriately jump wheel. I wanted to throw. Oh no, MK, what are you spoiling? What happens? What happens? MKCocoon getting light, massive brain right there. Light being used in maybe 3 rooms of the game. It lights up those dark rooms that we've seen him in before. But it does absolutely no damage to anything in the room, and it's kind of one of the most useless abilities in the game. He's gonna have to go back for 7-4 ball. Ball eviscerates DDD. Stay in ball after you kill him to make the cutscene go faster. I don't know why, but it works. And this is Orb. Orb is an orb in space, and you have to kill him by shooting stars at him. It looks like he's... oh yeah, there you can see a star. It looks like he's just hitting him, but you'll be able to see the stars. So he does the same attacks every time, in the same pattern. So as long as you know what it is and you adjust to it, then you can kill him, no problems. Like MKCocoon right here is showing us a very good orb. And now comes Nightmare, the final boss of the game. Probably one of the most boring bosses of the game because he does the same attacks in the same order every single time. So it's just like a scripted fight for most runners. It's just like, well, I know what I have to do here. You can reasonably predict your time from the last hit of DDD just because Orb and Nightmare are so free. Like, you kind of just stand there for most of the fight, and you just jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump and shoot. Oh, was that a mistake right there? Did he accidentally hit him with his spinning attack? The spinning attack is when you jump with Star Rod. There's actually a hitbox that comes out around you, kind of like the sword jump spin attack. Oh no, he got the star. He got it. Oh, that was early hit. So MKCocoon finishing with an epic 41-18, which I'm going to think is well below his standards for this race, having gotten the first race 38 and 39 in this tournament. GG. I guess that's it for now because Loz forfeit, unfortunately. MKCocoon. We can talk about the finer points of Mingli, Singli, and Ready to Mingli. The music for this ending is very calming, very soothing. But my computer's muted, so I can't hear it, and I've already heard it enough times that it's kind of started to get to me. Oh. Ming.
That run was pretty epic.
God, that was pretty epic. And you'd had one of the best 7-2s of your entire life in that race.
Dude, it was so good. I don't know, honestly, after Lost Forfeit, I was just like, yeah, I'll do whatever. Because, honestly, it doesn't matter.
Whatever being Rock's percent.
Well, okay, yeah, I went for Rock's percent for a while, and I messed up like every strat. Well, okay, I got the second wheel jump at 6-6, so I got excited, and then I got final boss, so I was just like, yeah, screw it. And then I forgot to start Cobra Ball Swag in like the right spot, so I tried it after got hit. I'm like, oh man, only 3 health. And then I got literally the worst RNG from 3 out of 4 of the bosses in 7-2. So yeah, I just got freaking destroyed. But whatever. Not like it mattered. Yeah, it's kind of a meme. Shoutouts to the boys.
Shoutouts to the D-Gens and all the boys. Shoutouts to MKCocoon for organizing this tournament.
Dab.
He said it, and I'm sure that he did it.
I did. Wait, when's your last exam, Chooch?
Tomorrow, 5:30 to 8:30.
It's not a night exam.
Yeah, I've got an 8:30 a.m. exam, and then I've got a 5:30 p.m. exam.
That sounds awful.
Oh yeah, it sucks.
Okay. Well, we'll get to see capture card streams from the People's Chooch soon.
Soon. Even though I've got the capture card that is a Logitech webcam.
Best capture card demo would say.
Yeah. Because of that, my source for it in OBS is just called UK.
Okay, that's pretty
MKCocoon
epic.
GBR.
Uh-huh. It's okay, PETA. We're all friends here. We're just booling.
Yeah. And I'll be getting races and starting again Sunday. I'm taking on Dark. Wait, who did I agree to race on Sunday? We said we'd flash out a time later, but I forget who
I don't know. I better look through that message history, dude.
Group B, Mingli, Dark Soul.
Oops.
It was Dark Soul.
I started 100% attempt and then I looked at chat and I bonked. Okay. I don't know. I don't even remember what happened in half of that run. I got both wheel mixes in World War again.
Yeah,
Wheel
I saw
5
that.
was a train wreck because I died somehow. Not on ball swag.
Oh yeah, I saw it. What happened there? What'd you do?
I just didn't get the double inhale and I suck at backing up one of the patterns. So then I just dumb.
MKCocoon sweating.
Yeah, Shasta's gonna body me if I get another one of those. But I don't know.
Shasta's insane, dude.
Shasta's popping off. I'm glad he was grinding for like what 6 months, and he like couldn't PB at all somehow. So he definitely deserves it.
And then he comes back for like less than a week, and he's like,
19.
"Oh, so 38."
Yeah. Okay. Well, we should probably stop holding up the SG channel.
Yeah, you know what they also tell like when you're finished by when you hit end stream.
Uh huh. Okay. So shout outs to the DGens. Shout outs to everyone who joined this tourney. You can catch more matches on SpeedGaming's 1 to 6. There's gonna be 2 more today, right?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm studying. I'm taking a practice final later.
It might actually be tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. There's 3 tomorrow, so that'll be hype.
Dude, yikes! On my finals day, no.
Dude, that was literally me. Okay, last year I organized the tourney like during my finals. That was the worst mistake of my life. I
So
couldn't
this
study
year,
at all.
you did something much smarter and organized the tourney during everyone else's finals.
Uh-huh. I don't know. I didn't know American universities had May finals actually, but I guess
Wait. What do you call your semesters again? Like, okay, in America we have our spring semester and our fall semester. What do you have in Canada?
fall semester and winter semester.
Ming,
No, yeah,
you're still
because
getting snow in May? Like, what the heck?
well, okay, you could technically call the fall semester winter semester 1 and the winter semester 2 because our winter is like October to April. It's pretty good. I live on the North Pole, as Jay would say.
I mean, it's because you do.
They also have a theory that I'm actually Santa because no one's ever seen my face.
Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, you could be Santa, but second of all, everyone knows that Santa is Finnish. Because there is a soccer club in Lapland. It's called Santa Claus FC.
That's amazing.
And their mascot, can you guess what their mascot is? It's Santa. It's just Santa.
Okay. Thomas, just call semester 1, semester 2 Cosmic Brain.
Cosmic Kong.
Yeah, I'm in spring semester right now. May and June is spring semester because our trees don't have leaves on them yet still. So
May and June is summer semester for us. And that's like extra.
Summer semester is
extra mode.
July and August.
It's extra mode for Thomas.
Extra mode. Okay. We should probably let the channel go. I don't know what else they have going on here.
We should. I don't want to take these guys up. So good luck, all. Wait, what the hell? Good luck, MKCocoon. I'm talking to one person.
Yeah,
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow the !R and the !C in chat.
Uh-huh.
You should definitely follow the exclamation point C for Chooch
Sounds for chooch.
and R for MKCocoon.
lozplyr89.
Last play R for Kirby Squeak Squad.
What? I hate Squeak Squad. Never speak about that game in my presence. Okay.
Okay, for real. Bye, everyone. Thank you
Bye.
for watching.